Breaking Bad Season 2 Explained. Before we get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Season 2 of Breaking Bad takes Walter White's story to new heights of tension and moral complexity. While Season 1 focused on Walt's initial transformation from a mild-mannered chemistry teacher to a meth manufacturer, Season 2 delves deeper into the consequences of his actions, the psychological toll on his partners and family, and the subtle, often devastating ways his choices ripple outward. This season is darker, more symbolic, and it sets the stage for the truly catastrophic events that follow in later seasons. The season opens with Walt and Jesse attempting to expand their meth operation. Walt is more confident than ever in his abilities, experimenting with better methods and taking increasingly bold risks. His ego starts to show, and the thrill of control begins to overshadow his original goal of simply providing for his family. Jesse, on the other hand, struggles with the emotional consequences of their criminal life. He wants to feel capable and valued, but he's constantly reminded of his insecurities and the moral compromises required by their business. Their partnership is tested repeatedly, highlighting how crime strains even the closest relationships. A major development in Season 2 is Jesse's relationship with Jane Margolis, his landlord and a recovering drug addict. Jane is charming, intelligent, and seemingly caring, but she introduces a new danger into Jesse's life. Their relationship is intense but toxic. Jane relapses into drug use and gradually pulls Jesse into heroin addiction, a stark contrast to his meth involvement with Walt. Walt observes this relationship closely. Instead of helping Jesse, he allows Jane's influence to take hold, demonstrating the increasing moral ambiguity in Walt's actions. The tension between Walt's protective instincts, his ego, and his manipulative tendencies builds throughout the season, culminating in one of the most pivotal and haunting moments in the series, Jane's overdose. Walt is present and could intervene, but ultimately he allows her to die. This is the moment where Walt's transformation into Heisenberg becomes irreversible, marking the first time he actively chooses personal power over human life. Skyler's role in Season 2 highlights the growing strain on Walt's domestic life. She notices inconsistencies in his stories and behavior, and while she doesn't yet know the full truth, suspicion begins to gnaw at her. Walt's deception creates tension and unease in his family, showing that his criminal life is not contained. It intrudes into every aspect of his ordinary world. Hank continues to work in law enforcement, providing moments of dramatic tension as Walt must navigate the constant threat of discovery while maintaining the facade of a normal family man. One of the most iconic elements of Season 2 is the pink teddy bear, which appears in burned, floating fragments throughout the season. On the surface, it seems almost random, but its presence is deeply symbolic. The teddy bear represents guilt, collateral damage, and the unseen victims of Walt's choices. It foreshadows the catastrophic mid-air collision of two planes, a tragedy that Season 2 builds toward carefully and symbolically. The pink bear reminds viewers that Walt's actions, no matter how personal or contained they may seem, have consequences that extend far beyond his immediate world. The climax of Season 2 is the devastating plane crash over Albuquerque. This event is indirectly caused by Walt's actions, making it one of the most powerful examples of the ripple effect in the series. Jane's death leaves her father, an air traffic controller, emotionally distraught. Distracted and grief-stricken, he makes a critical error, resulting in the collision. The crash symbolizes the chain reaction of consequences unleashed by Walt's choices. It's a visual and narrative demonstration of one of Breaking Bad's central themes. The smallest actions can have the largest consequences. Season 2 also solidifies Walt's transformation. He becomes more confident, manipulative, and willing to take risks to maintain control over his secret life. While he still claims to act for his family, it becomes increasingly clear that he is also motivated by pride, power, and ego. Jesse's arc mirrors this transformation, showing the human cost of Walt's ambition. Jesse spirals emotionally, struggling with love, loss, and addiction, highlighting the collateral damage of Walt's criminal life. This season is also notable for its meticulous storytelling and symbolism. From the confined, claustrophobic RV meth labs to the sweeping tragedy of the plane crash, Breaking Bad demonstrates the juxtaposition of intimate personal choices and large-scale consequences. Every lie, every moral compromise, and every decision carries weight. Themes such as the morality of choices, addiction, consequences, and hubris are explored more deeply than ever. Season 2 is fundamentally about escalation. Walt's actions begin to have consequences far beyond himself, showing that even decisions made with seemingly limited scope can spiral out of control. The pink teddy bear, Jane's death, and the plane crash all illustrate the unintended collateral damage of Walt's descent into crime. By the end of the season, Walt is no longer simply a man trying to survive. He is Heisenberg, fully embracing the power and danger of his secret life. The consequences of his choices will continue to spiral, affecting everyone around him and setting the stage for even darker events in Season 3. In conclusion, Breaking Bad Season 2 is a masterclass in escalation and moral consequence. It combines intense character development, haunting symbolism, and shocking events to show that in Walt's world, nothing is accidental. Every decision has a ripple effect, every moral compromise matters, and every action has consequences. Season 2 is the turning point where the story of Walter White truly becomes a story of chaos, power, and the inevitable collision between choice and consequence. If you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you have ideas for content like this about other series or movies, please comment the ideas.